group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And the injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players out tonight.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Carrington and McCollum. Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Sarr. And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward. And for Indiana, Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. We'll take a look at the Pacers. And let's make no mistake about it. They're happy this NBA Cup is almost over for them.
Well, if you're 0-3 in the group stage, eliminated from this competition, it has been an NBA Cup run to forget.
And as for Washington, thus far 1-2 in the NBA Cup. And tonight is the last group stage game.
Time probably is run out on their cup run. You normally have to win 3 games to advance, and obviously that ship has sailed for this group.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Carrington. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Now, here's Siakam. Defended by Carrington. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Siakam left side. Walker bounce pass. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Over Middleton. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Middleton against Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Carrington. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Carrington, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Carrington. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
And so he hits both. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
And stolen by Siakam. Outside, Walker. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Koulibaly. Middleton on the wing, covered by Siakam. Koulibaly with the screen for Middleton. Shoots from the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
Mathurin against McCollum. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Count that bucket.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McCollum against Nembhard. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Song. 6 to shoot. Middleton against Siakam.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
McCollum against Nembhard. He can't get it to go. Good D by McCollum. Pass to Koulibaly. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Second chance shot. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Nembhard. Jackson passes to Nembhard.
Listen, drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Andrew Nembhard continues to improve on.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
That free throw, good from Nembhard. And through their first 3 games, Greg, these teams have struggled in this NBA Cup.
One is out. The other is heading in that direction as well. But remember, this is still a game in the regular season standings, and both teams would like to believe they have a chance to make the postseason.
That one is no good. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Carrington, and stolen by Song. Finished off the break.
Boy, Koulibaly gets a step on the defense, and good night, folks. Out in transition.
For Indiana, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Siakam outside. Pass to Mathurin. And here's Walker outside. No good that time. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pacers trail by 4. Now Nembhard. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pulls up from the corner. Here's Jackson, and it's blocked.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
Shots good by Middleton. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's Nembhard, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Here's Jackson from down in the low post. It goes.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Song. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the big fella, Alex R, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And the first one drops.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
Both free throws good from Sarr.
I think the first thing that stands out about Alex Sarr is obviously his willingness and skill on the defensive end. But boy, that offense is also going to be a problem.
Here's Mathurin. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Walker in the post. He's defended by Coulibaly. McCollum against Mathurin. And another miss by Washington.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Shots good by Walker.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Middleton against Siakam. Spins. And it's Middleton penetrating.
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it.
Pacers trail by 5. Here's Nembhard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far. And the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Toronto. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Carrington. Here's Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 7-point differential. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Jackson. Over Sarr.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Jackson misses. Now Middleton. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now, Siakam. After Chris Middleton missed from long range. Siakam looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Mathurin. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Wizards. McCollum with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. With a step back. McCollum no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Jackson a screen on Coulibaly. Nembhard for 3. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Pacers trail by 4. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Now Jackson. They set the pick. Back to Nembhard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Nembhard's got 6.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Jarris Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
That free throw, no good. Zador's after finishing last season with the second worst record in the NBA, the Wizards sliding to the number 6 pick in the lottery.
Listen, Kevin, obviously this is not ideal, but I don't consider in a deep draft this to be the worst case scenario. You have to be patient, continue to build the right way, and your player evaluation in the draft is absolutely critical.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 3. McConnell scanning the floor. And again, it's Indiana.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Banked in off the glass. McConnell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
McConnell's such a high IQ guard, so exceptional at leaking out and finishing in transition.
1:51 left here in the opening quarter. And here's Middleton. 8 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
He's off on the first.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Vukcevic is checked in, and it's Johnson in for McCollum. And he's good on the second. The Pacers shooting 42% to begin this game. Pass to Shepard. 1:31 left in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Drains it from beyond the arc. McConnell's got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you this, T.J. McConnell prefers to be the orchestrator out there. He wants to find guys, but if he gets a look, he's going to take it.
Now here's Middleton. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the screen. Those three-pointers off the mark.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Shepard, the pass to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And the Pacers another three.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Middleton. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Pacers leading by 4. Back to McConnell. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Wizards trail by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside. It's hauled in by Huff. Out to the right wing. Let's go. Rebound by the Wizards. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from Johnson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Bagley in at the 4. Pass to Robinson Earl. And it's good. 2 points. Robinson Earl's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
The drive by Bagley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just skilled at attacking on the drive. He's got the size and mobility. Bagley just really tough to contain.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Dennis. Pass to Shepard. A 3 ball. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Wizards trail by 4. Now Whitmore. Out to the right wing. Here's Champagny. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. Johnson for 3. And they get it back. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Dennis. And McConnell gets it to go.
TJ McConnell has proven so crafty around the rim. If you're a guard in the painted area, you better be on point.
Washington shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
That free throw, no good. And Washington making a change here. And he sinks the second. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
On offense, here are the Wizards. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Middleton can't get it to go.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Pacers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. Wizards trail by 8. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Guys, back to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's McConnell. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Pass to Siakam. McConnell kicks to Siakam. Clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Wizards trail by 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. It's a different type of matchup.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them, and today that concern has been front and center.
And the second free throw, good. McConnell with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Well, Doris, T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connector for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
First one falls for him.
What you love about T.J. McConnell is he is a smart, tough-nosed player. He is somebody you can trust to run your offense. You can trust him to bring it nightly on the defensive end. He has carved out such a tremendous role in this league.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in, and a switch here also for Washington. Sarr's checked in, and both free throws good for McConnell.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Middleton looking it over. Sarr against Jackson. That one goes. Count it. Sarr's got 5.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Indiana leading by 4. Jackson. And Sarr pulls it down.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Carrington with the ball. Nembhard covering. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Siakam. He's getting around 20 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists.
He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And he makes the first. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And a change for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in. And both free throws good for Carrington. Now Shepard. 9 points last game out. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alex Sarr. The Pacers have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Isaiah Jackson, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Jackson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Wizards trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Carrington. Finished off the break. Carrington's got 8 points.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Siakam sets a screen for McConnell. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. So it's Washington now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. Give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Drops. He ties it up.
I think for Bilal Coulibaly, it's really about being consistent. If he's able to become an efficient shooter, this guy's going to be a problem.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Siakam. That's good. And it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Carrington finds Middleton. Sarr in the high post. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Washington trailing. Here's Champagnie. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to McConnell. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the lane. McConnell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
So it's Washington now. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Carrington. He's covered by McConnell. 6 to shoot. Back to Sarr. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Aggressive move by Sarr. Love seeing that.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And that one misses. The Pacers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. McCollum's checked in for the Wizards. Second free throw, no good. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by 4. Siakam sets a screen for McConnell. Off target with his 3. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Mathurin, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So it's Washington now. Here's McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Throw good, McCollum.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. They're a valuable piece for this team.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Indiana leading by 5. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots from 14. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Carrington. He's got 8. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Pacers with the rebound. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Now, here's Walker. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Middleton against Siakam. Koulibaly with a screen on Siakam. For 3, Middleton kept alive by Washington, and it's in there.
Ignore McCollum on the glass at your own risk. He hustles to find those opportunities.
McConnell passes to Walker. Good on the triple. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So it's the Wizards now. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Chris Middleton. His last 10 games, getting around 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pacers leading by 6. Now, here's McConnell. 13 points in the game. Siakam outside. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 6 assists now in the game. Carrington with the ball. Middleton outside. Pass to Koulibaly. And here's McCollum. He's covered by McConnell. 4 on the shot clock. Sarr with a screen on McConnell. And McCollum launches it from deep. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. Carrington, that's good.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. Third is Benedict Mathurin.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the 2-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
You know, that's a very steady bunch at the line, no doubt about that. In any kind of clutch situation, if it's one of those players shooting the big free throw, you can be sure he's going to come through.
On the wing, Koulibaly, guarded by Walker. Goes back up. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Indiana, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
Shepherd, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Shepard. Good on both. 1:22 left to play in the first half. McCollum outside. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mathurin finds Siakam. Now Shepard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Outside, Walker. Pass to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That's a 2 for Mathurin. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 9. Now here's McCollum. Now Carrington. Here's Middleton. And here's McCollum for 3. And the 3 ball is good. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Pass to Siakam. Over Middleton. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Washington Wizards.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they're in a free fall, sliding down these rankings. But the good news is time is still on their side.
Yep, plenty of games left for them to turn things around. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Have to like what you're seeing from T.J. McConnell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Pacers leading by 6. And we're going courtside now for a report on T.J. McConnell. Allie, what's his status?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pacers. He told me that the issue is a sore back. They're trying to work out the stiffness now. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
In real time, very hard to know how bad these injuries really are. Glad to know this guy's going to be back at it pretty soon.
Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Nembhard. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Back to Koulibaly. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Mathurin with the ball. He's guarded by McCollum. Launches it. The rebound by Carrington.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Wizards trail by 3. Bounce pass Middleton. Here's Koulibaly. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Nembhard. Sarr against Siakam. On the wing, Mathurin. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
And a wide open look for Sarr. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Sarr's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. And so it's Indiana with it. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Over Carrington. Offensive rebound, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Koulibaly with a screen on Siakam. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by Jackson.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And finished off by Siakam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Wizards trail by 4. Now Carrington. He's got 12. Here's Koulibaly. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Siakam finds Mathurin. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Mathurin. 14 points for Siakam. Here's Carrington. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Middleton. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Carrington. Sarr with the screen on Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Siakam hits them both.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 11. Pass to McCollum. Shot from free throw range, and the jumper falls for him. McCollum's got 14 points.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Mathurin passes to Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 3. Koulibaly with it. He has 7. Kicks it down to Middleton. Koulibaly with the screen for Middleton for the tie. Nembhard grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Here's Carrington. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Puts up a 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Mathurin. He has 6. It's tipped.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
And it's Carrington missing. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. 11 points for Walker.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Carrington. He's got 15. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Indiana on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's stolen by Nembhard. Down low. Here's Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. Now Nembhard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. What you love about Andrew Nembhard is you can play him at either guard position. You know that defensively he is going to guard every single night. And maybe the best thing, guys, he is not afraid of big spots.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Wizards trail by 5. Now Koulibaly. He has 7. McCollum with the screen on McConnell. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 16 points.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Pacers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. McConnell kicks to Walker. Back to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Washington with the rebound. And And stolen by McConnell. Outside, Walker. And it's blocked.
Man, terrific defense by Coulibaly. That's a big-time block.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's McCollum. 16 points for him. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. It'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Nembhard's shot is good.
Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Coulibaly. Lets it go. Offline from the top of the key.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Mathurin passes to McConnell. Outside Jackson. Jackson a screen on McCollum. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
To the inside. Pass to Whitmore. Now Carrington. Here's Coulibaly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hands on Benedict Mathurin.
Great job by Coulibaly carving out some space on the interior. You force the defense to commit.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. The Pacers making a switch here. Ruff's checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Vukcevic is checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. Pacers leading by 6. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Good, and McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 8th assist in the game. Wizards have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Vukcevic. Still scoreless. Whitmore connects on the 17-footer.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Indiana's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. To the middle. Here's Huff. That one goes in. Huff's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Vukcevic. McCollum outside. Pass to Vukcevic. And he banks in the layup. Vukcevic has got his first basket.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Pacers leading by 7. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. McConnell, a good look. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
A moment here to see the stats for McCollum. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Robinson Earls checked in for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Champagnie. Nothing on the board. Pass to Riley. Now Whitmore. Shot clock at 5. Mathurin with some nice defense. Here's Shepard. Whitmore defending. A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got 4 points in the quarter.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Here's Whitmore. Back to McCollum. 6 to shoot. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Whitmore. Offline with his 3. Indiana leading by 9. Left side, Mathurin to the paint. Here's Huff. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Huff's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So the wing on the left. Riley kicks to McCollum. Got a piece of it to the right side. Here's Champagnie. Back to Whitmore. And here's McCollum for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 22.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offenses come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Pacers leading by 8. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Cam Whitmore. Also Johnson out there. And it's Middleton in at the power forward. Indiana leading by 6. Pass to Shepard. Back to McConnell. And here is Siakam. Shepard with the ball. And here's McConnell. The 3. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Johnson. Plenty of space. Pacers with the rebound. Huff's got his 4th rebound in this one. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Shepard. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Pacers foul. Shepard. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Johnson against McConnell. Now here's Johnson. Shoots a 3.
Boy, the McConnell contest is so good there. You love to see that work defensively.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Middleton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Jay Hunt, second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Vucevic, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's McConnell. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Shepard. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Here's Middleton. The second effort. Vucevic, good.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Here's McConnell following the bucket by the Wizards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, T.J. McConnell just so reliable with the basketball in his hand. Draws the contact there.
T.J. McConnell, 2 shots.
No good on that one. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Sar's checked in for Washington. Hill comes in for Johnson. He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 3. Middleton on the wing. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To tie it up. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Misses the wing Jerry. Pacers leading by 3. Now McConnell. Pass to Robinson Earl. Inside. Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
At the line, for Indiana, Isaiah Jackson, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for Gill. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Sarr with a screen on Siakam. And another miss by Washington.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
To the inside. Johnson with the block. Pass to Middleton. Here's Sarr. And another miss by Washington.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Siakam passes to Shepard. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, we have seen Pascal Siakam really elevate his passing skills. What an outstanding distribution right there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Siakam against Middleton. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Tries the spin move. A fadeaway. And it's Shepard missing.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Middleton outside. To the middle. Can they get it? Sarr's shot is off. Pacers leading by 8. Here's McConnell. Johnson with the rebound. Sarr with a screen on McConnell. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. 10 points for Alex Sarr.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Wizards trail by 8. Middleton the pass to Champagnie. Sarr with a screen on McConnell. And here's Johnson outside. The rebound by Shepard. Shepard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Champagnie. Whitmore with it. On the wing, Johnson. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And here's McConnell. Now here's Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Champagnie.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Middleton outside. Now Johnson. Tries a 3. Another miss by Johnson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Sarr. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Walker's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Good on the second free throw. And the Pacers with possession here. They have a 9-point lead. McCollum against Mathurin. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 9 points for Isaiah Jackson. The Wizards shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Middleton finds Koulibaly over Walker. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-3 run. Siakam passes to Nembhard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Wizards trail by 11. Now McCollum looking for Koulibaly. He gets it there. He gets it in there.
Inside the lane is exactly where Koulibaly likes to operate.
Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Siakam. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. Over Koulibaly. Rebound, Washington. Koulibaly's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Offensive rebound. Good D by Siakam.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Outside Mathurin, driving to the basket.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin. Gets him to the rim in a blink.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Wizards. They trail by 11. Knocked away and stolen by Siakam. And he capitalizes on the breakaway, laying that baby in.
You know, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
Here's McCollum. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pacers foul. Andrew Nembhard. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Wizards, C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Now Nembhard jacks up a 3. Chips it up. Oh, sticks the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's McCollum. Stolen by Nembhard. The finish. Ah, the dunk to punctuate.
Just a great job by Andrew Nembhard when to leak out and how to finish in the open floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
They had not been playing very good basketball coming into this game. And that's when a team needs its star players to step up and stop the bleeding, just like he did tonight. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 16-point game. Sarr with the screen on Nembhard. Shoots the three. Nembhard there for the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Mathurin. Not gonna go. Wizards trail by 16. On the wing, Carrington. Nembhard covering. Sarr. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
Well, what you like about Alex Sarr is he is so aggressive at both ends.
Sarr, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Sarr. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:23 left in the game. Outside Mathurin. Coulibaly with the rebound. Wizards trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Indiana.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
The first free throw is good, and the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Both good from the line that time. Wizard shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Bagley. Clock at 6. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it's on. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. Clearly a foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. And it's Washington's ball, trailing by 17. From outside. Off target from outside. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And this makes them 1 for 3 in group play games for this year's NBA Cup. Not an easy stretch for them at all.
Yeah, sadly, one win in the group phase will not be enough for them to advance in the tournament. Those losses really pile up quick in this in-season format.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
Terrific, Allie, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. See you later.